Welcome to the Trading Raw Stories podcast. I'm Rita, the host with the most inspiring stories that you ever did hear. Back in the day when the day was back, I was known as the juicing queen. I became raw vegan overnight after watching a documentary called Food Matters. Changing what I was putting in and on my body didn't just make me lose weight and have great skin. It gave me mind clarity, more energy, and over time made me so self-aware and intuitive that I vibrate on a higher frequency and level of consciousness that's turned me into a manifesting queen. I've lived like 9 lives and have amazing stories to share that may inspire you to finally leave that toxic guy you're with, quit that miserable job you hate, start that business you've been talking about forever, and at the very least, you'll probably start saying yes more often and eat more vegetables. I'm your tell it like you need to hear it and make you do it, sister from another mister. I've lived quite the life and have stories for days that have inspired women to transform their lives in real big ways. So I created this podcast to share my insane and unbelievable stories with the world to reach whoever needs to hear them. I'll bring on inspiring humans to trade stories with me, and I'll even have some live coaching sessions with listeners calling in. You're here because you were meant to find this podcast, this community, these raw stories. There are no coincidences. Everything happens for you, not to you, and I'm so glad you're here. Welcome back to another episode of Trading Raw Stories. I'm your host with the most inspiring stories that you ever did hear. It's your girl, Rita. Today, I want to talk to you about juicing. I started juicing in 2010. I watched a documentary called Food Matters. If you've listened to other episodes, especially my very, very first episode, then you know. If you know, you know. So in 2010, I watched a documentary called Food Matters, and it made me go raw vegan overnight. Why, you ask? Well, because it basically taught me that this food system here in the United States is pretty corrupt and really beyond fucked up. Like, it's designed to get you sick. You are eating food that's not real food, that's riddled with chemicals that are designed to get you addicted, designed to get you sick, designed to basically get you to the point where you need pills to suppress the symptoms, but then it creates other symptoms, which it just blows my mind when they are like listing these symptoms on these commercials with like happy music, like it's like the best thing in the world for you to do. And we fall for this shit. There's so much psychology that goes behind these commercials. It's ridiculous. But anyway, so then you get sick and then you need pills and then it suppresses the symptoms, never really looking at the root cause of why it's happening in the first place, which is always the nutrition. Because think about it. If your body has basically one goal is to be nourished, right? So what goes in through your mouth causes and creates basically your experience. Either you're healthy or you're not. Food can either be the best form of medicine or the slowest form of poison. Simple, right? And so just like a car, you take your car to the gas station, you fill it with gas. You don't put anything other than gas in the car. So gas for the human body, in this metaphor, if you will, is fruits, vegetables, nuts and seeds, green juices, water, and blah, blah, blah. And the problem is that even if we do eat, say, oh, I'm eating vegetables, Rita, I'm eating fruit, Rita, I'm drinking water, Rita, okay, cool. But are you eating organic fruits and vegetables? Why is that important? Because the soil that they're growing in, there's the conventional soil right now has so much pesticides, herbicides, That's an Assyrian word for shit. I don't know why I just said that and it sounds like I coughed up a hairball. I never speak Assyrian. This is really hilarious. That came out. Oh my God, it's going to be so funny because I know I have some Assyrian people listening to my podcast. That was so funny. I might cut that out. Nah, fuck it. It's raw and real. I don't give a shit. Okay, so, oh man, I cracked myself up. Where was I? Oh yeah, so the soil, right? So there's these minerals that are no longer in the soil. Like back in the day when the day was back, there used to be B12 in the soil. This is what I heard. Don't shoot the messenger. And now it's not in there anymore. It's stripped of all the nutrients. And now there's like 3 or something. It's lacking all the nutrients, right? And then there's all these pesticides and herbicides and everything. And Roundup has glyphosate, and it's seriously causing all sorts of illnesses, especially cancer, from what I'm reading and learning and whatever. So yeah, this is not okay. And then your water full of fluoride intentionally on purpose. If you want to look up what fluoride does to the body, and there's all these contaminants and everything, like bottled water. Not only is it like the biggest scam in the world because you're paying more money for water like per gallon than you do for gas. Like what? What? Like how? Oh my God, this is so just pisses me off. Okay. And then so the water you're drinking is not nourishing your body, okay? And honestly, if you think about it, when you drink water and you jump up and down, you feel it in your body. Like you actually feel the water moving, jumping up and down with your body, don't you? Think about it. Next time you drink water, drink some right now. Like if you can, drink some water right now. Just chug like a whole bottle and then jump up and down. Do you hear it? Do you feel it in your body? That's because it's not being absorbed. Now, if you had some Kangen water or Kangen water, I don't know how you pronounce it. I say Kangen. I've been saying Kangen for years. All these years I've wanted this damn machine. I finally gave it to myself. And I'm going to get into the whole thing that we're talking about today. So today we're going to talk about juicing and undervaluing your gifts and what your passions are, what your purpose is, and not giving yourself what you deserve and what you're worthy of and how that's betraying yourself. And something about not reacting and managing your emotions. And I'll tell you something that happened today. And then about water and my Kangen machine and how I finally, after several years, decided to get it and all the stuff about honoring yourself. So we're going to get into it. But what else was I talking about? So juicing or fruits, vegetables and everything in the soil and the water and then the air you're breathing and all the contaminants and what you put in your body and what you put on your body and what you put around your body is what's creating your life experience, right? So what goes in, on, and around and what you're thinking is creating your life experience. So if you manage what you're consuming, what you're putting in is nourishing. What you're putting on is just as important as what you're putting in. Do you get that? Like lotions, hair products, all that shit. There's chemicals in that's leaching. It's not leaching. It's going straight into your body, into your bloodstream because your skin is your largest organ. So everything that you're eating going straight into your bloodstream and your body and whatever, and it's affecting you on a cellular level. If you could see what's happening to you on a cellular level, you wouldn't eat the shit that you're eating. I promise you that. Okay. But so the same thing is with lotions and products and whatever you're putting on your body. It's going straight into your bloodstream as if you are eating it. So there's so many chemicals that are in your products that you're not even aware of. For example, the word fragrance on anything can mean anything. Like it is a trade secret. Look this up. I'm not kidding you. The word fragrance, they can have any ingredients in there. Arsenic can be in there and they don't have to tell you. Like they legally do not have to tell you that arsenic is in their ingredient list. They cover it with the word fragrance. Scary, right? You'll start to notice the word fragrance on everything. It's crazy. And then natural flavors in your food, natural flavors. What the fuck is that? I guarantee you reach out to any company that has natural flavors in their ingredients and ask them, what is this? What are the natural flavors? And they will give you the most bullshit beat around the bush response in the whole world. Happened to me so many times already. They will not tell you natural flavors, what it is. And those companies like organic, products and whatnot, and they'll state in the ingredients, it'll say natural flavors and then in parentheses derived from vegan ingredients, vegan sources. So they'll say it. They'll be proud of it. But if they're hiding it, they won't say it. So there's that. Okay, so all right, let's jump into it. You ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Okay, let's do it. So let's talk about juicing. So juicing, funny story today. Okay, no, a couple of days ago, I just was like, okay, I'm going to make some juice. Let me get back into juicing. I want to do a juice cleanse. I have a juice cleanse, by the way. I've been juicing since 2010, okay? I had been juicing for people, like doing juice cleanses for people back in 2010 when I was living in Arizona, before juicing was even a thing, before juice cleanses were even a thing. So I had the idea. I was doing it locally. I was creating juices, juice cleanses, making them fresh, delivering them fresh. And I never thought, I was like, oh man, this would be so cool. But I never pursued it. I never turned it into a business because I didn't believe in myself. I didn't think it was possible for me. Who am I to create a business? Who's going to buy my juices? I don't know how to package and sell them. I don't know how to get it FDA approved, or if I have to, or ingredient labels, or how many calories, or how many blah, 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 nutrients, vitamin this, vitamin that. I don't know how to figure that out. It's too hard. I'm not good enough. Like that. And so then I never did it, but I did it locally for a few people here and there. And over the years, people know me as the juicing queen. That was my handle on Instagram, the juicing queen. And so people reach out still, and then they ask me questions because it's been 11 years of me doing this shit. Like, it's not a phase. Like, clearly, oh, she's for real about it. She's still doing it. Damn, Rita's still juicing. And if you look at me honestly, like I'm about to, okay, I'm not even going to say that. I'm 36 years old right now. Okay. Today is July 13th. It's Tuesday and it's 2021. I am 36 years old at the time of this recording, and I always get 28. Never anything over 28, ever. Ever, ever, ever. And I really think that I look the way I look, I act the way I act, I have the energy that I have. I mean, right now it is 10:11 p.m. and I have this much energy, and I've had the longest day ever, but I've maintained energy throughout, and I have really like high vibes and blah, 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 and things happen and they don't bug me. Like, through my healing journey, it all started with nourishing my body. I'm telling you, my mindset, my managing my emotions, understanding why I've been the way I've been, healing my shit. Like, if you read my most recent Instagram post, or even the last 2 rows that I posted in July or at the end of June or whatever, you'll read some real shit, some real transformation, some real aha moments, and throughout my journey and my healing process and the program that I'm in right now. Like, it's crazy. It's really showing me my blind spots and showing me parts of me that I didn't even realize needed, healing. And I'll get into that another day. But for right now, we're talking about juicing and health and all that stuff. And what happened was I was getting ready to juice. And then, so I washed my produce and all that, getting back to it. I was washing my produce and everything. I turned my juicer on. And mind you, I've had the same juicer for like a decade. You would think that I would have the top of the line juicer, but I had a Breville Juice Fountain Elite. The one from the documentary Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. And if you haven't seen that, please watch it. This dude basically was like 400 pounds and he did a juice cleanse. He was going for 30 days and he ended up like loving it and just kept going. The longest I've done is 31 days, by the way. And then he kept going for 60 days. He lost all this weight, like 300 pounds, I don't even know. And he was on 13 medications, came off of all of them. Like, you can heal yourself. This is not a joke. This will work for you. Like, and you have to have the mindset and believe that it will. And a lot of times people try something or they go into something already having subconsciously decided, A, this won't work for me, B, I'm going to quit anyway. Like, think about how many times you start something with that already decided for yourself. And imagine if you made the conscious decision, like, hey, this is going to work. I am going to keep my word to myself. I'm going to have that self-integrity. Oh, that's good. Self-integrity. Man, you do everything for everybody else. They can count on you. You're reliable. When you say you're going to do something, you do it. You don't let them down, right? But for yourself, you let yourself down all the time. What if you changed that? What would that look like? What would life look like if you actually pursued some shit and with the intention that, hey, you know what? I'm going to follow through. I'm going to keep my word to myself. I'm going to make this shit happen because I can. And if it were for somebody else, if it were for my mom, if it were for whoever, I would do it. If it were for my kid, I would do it. Why don't you do it for you? Right? Anyway, back to it. So I'm making my juice, or I'm about to. I washed my produce and everything, got it in my little silver bowl and everything. Everything's ready to go. Turn it on. It goes, like, what? The motor died. Like, what? I was like, oh shit. And then I unplugged it again, replugged it, messed with it, pulled the thing down, put it back together, da 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 da. And I tried to turn it on again. Nothing. I was like, oh, okay. I guess I'm not making juice today. And I didn't get pissed. I didn't get annoyed. I didn't get frustrated. I didn't go like, what the fuck? Blah, blah, blah. Why me? Nah, nah, nah. Why now? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I didn't do any of that. The old me, 100%, no question, would have been upset, annoyed, frustrated, told somebody about it, told somebody else about it, told somebody else about it. Anybody would listen. Oh my God, you know what happened today? Like, that's what we do. We put shit on repeat. We take things from the past and we bring it to the present, and we continue to vibrate that emotion, and then we attract more of that shit into our lives. So what happened was, I was like, oh, okay, I guess it's time for me to upgrade my juicer. Because I actually was thinking about this just the other day. So I manifested this shit because I was thinking, yo, I'm the motherfucking juicing queen. Like, I've been doing this shit 11 years. It's kind of embarrassing for me to have the same juicer for 10 years. And if like I'm about to do this, I have this juice cleanse PDF, right? It's $44. It's in my Instagram bio thing, and I had a code for it, detox 50. You get 50% off. So if you want it, I'll renew that code and you can have my juice cleanse. But I'm in the process of creating like a course, like videos and everything, so that you can watch and do the cleanse, not just reading a PDF, right? And so then I'm thinking, okay, before I start recording, I need a better juicer for my videos. And then this happened. So it's like, see, instead of why me, I always say everything's happening for you, not to you. So even when something fucked up happens to you, or something small or something stupid or something whatever, just stop for a second and breathe and be like, you know what? This is happening for me. Let me look for the lesson. Let me look for why. Let me just chill. Let me not react. Let me catch myself in the moment, reframe the thought so that you feel a different emotion. Because that's all it is. Manifesting is emotion, is energy, is vibration. And so you are an energetic being. You are vibrating. What are you vibrating? So for me, right then and there, if I had gotten pissed and annoyed and whatever and frustrated, and that could have set the tone for my whole day if I kept vibrating that. And God knows what shit would have come my way. But instead, you go watch my story. I swear to God, I don't know if it's still there. Maybe it's under the juicing highlight. And by the way, it's at Raw Vegan Rita on Instagram if you don't already follow me. But so I posted like, oh yeah, I was just about to make juice and then my juicer just died. Oh well, okay, time to upgrade to that Nama juicer finally. So then I go and I order it, and then I even post a screenshot. Done. That was easy. Moving on. I moved on with my day. I didn't dwell. I didn't get annoyed. I didn't get upset. I didn't get worked up. Nothing. Even the produce I just spent $70 on is going bad in my fridge waiting for the juicer to come. And it came today, and it's still in the box. I didn't even open it. Because I'm like, you know what? Let me do this whole unboxing thing. I'll video record it and blah, blah, blah. But I'm like almost never camera ready. So then that's why I don't have any video footage. So I'm just going to have to do raw and real footage. I don't give a shit. Okay. Anyway, so that's the thing that happened with the juicer. And I thought I would share that with you just so that you can maybe reflect on when and where that might happen to you, where something just, doesn't go your way, or, like, oh, another thing, I'll make my juice, and then out of nowhere, my clumsy ass will just like knock the thing over and my whole kitchen's painted green. And even then, I just laugh at myself. I literally laugh. And it's just a matter of not getting worked up over the small things and just laughing at yourself and, just kind of keeping it cool. And a lot of your life will just become more pleasurable, more enjoyable when you don't take things too seriously and get worked up over little things, and you look at why something might be happening for you. Even being stuck in traffic. Okay, I don't see it as being stuck in traffic. I see it as an opportunity to just continue to relax and be quiet and be alone. And I don't even play music. If I'm listening to anything, it's a podcast like Super Soul Conversations or something like that. Abraham Hicks, like I'm listening to something that's teaching me something, right? It's like a university on wheels, University of Life on wheels, right? So an audiobook or whatever, but I'm rarely ever listening to music. And you got to be careful with the vibration of music. There's music out there that's intentionally designed with certain like wavelengths or megahertz or whatever that's like not serving you. Okay. And you can look into that. I'm not an expert in that. I just have been learning from other people and whatnot. And so I know a little bit. I know enough to be dangerous and to change my own, ways of how I'm showing up, but I don't know enough to teach you about it. So I'm not going to try. And I'm not going to pretend to know. So let's get into the juicing bit a little bit more. So since I've been juicing for 11 years and people have been asking me questions like, oh, what juicer do you recommend? Or, oh, what's your favorite recipe? Or what recipe do you recommend? Or blah, 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 like different questions, right? And I have all these cool tips and tricks to make things really easy for you and to make the most of your juice and to help with the cleaning process and all of that. And so all of that is in the PDF. And again, you can get that. I'll put the link in my bio. Or not in my bio. I sound like I'm on Clubhouse right now talking about getting the link in my bio or, oh my God. Okay. Can't believe I just did that. This is Rita. I'm done speaking. No, I'm kidding. I'm not. That's another Clubhouse thing. By the way, my Clubhouse room is on Fridays at 7 now, 7 p.m. Pacific. I changed it to 7 p.m. Pacific because I have this group coaching program that I let run overtime all the time because I have an issue with setting boundaries. No, really though, I pour into my group coaching students so much. They are such a priority to me. Like their success and their happiness is my priority. And so I want to make sure that they are getting the most value. And so I give and 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 give. And then I'm always late for my Clubhouse room. So that's why I pushed it an hour. But yeah, so I'll link that too. But you can always follow me on Instagram and you'll see the Clubhouse room. And it's called Be Courageous and Confident as Fuck to Manifest Your Dreams. So Be Courageous and Confident AF to Manifest Your Dreams, Fridays at 7 p.m. Pacific on Clubhouse. So you can hang out with me there and get the juice cleanse. And I'll make a code for you, Detox50. I'll link that too. And then I'm going to make videos and all that. And I have Kajabi and Kajabi right now. Oh my God, you guys, if you are looking, here's a couple more things real quick. If you're looking to create a course, like you have all these ideas, you don't know where to start. I am like the clarity queen. Okay. It took me forever to figure this out for myself, but I can totally help people with their vision, with their clarity. You have a million ideas. That was me. A million ideas. You don't know where to start, blah, blah, blah. And you're overwhelmed and blah, 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 all these things. Okay. So I can help you, first of all, get that damn clarity in a heartbeat and come up with the whole freaking plan for you. So quick, it's scary. I just did it with my client yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think so. And so she is a photographer, videographer, and I helped her come up with this whole plan of who she's serving. So she's going to be helping entrepreneurs basically create digital courses. Like, you know how you go to Amy Porterfield and she has this digital course academy and, you know, all these people who can tell you what to do and how to create a course, but then you don't even know what your course should be on. And you're like, where do I start? I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to edit videos. So my girl does it for you. So she's going to do it for me. And this is going to be helping you as well if you're feeling like, oh my God, I want to do this because I just signed up for Kajabi and I got 3 months for $99. You guys, 1 month is normally $149. So I don't know if I even have an affiliate link, but if I can figure it out and find it, I will create, or I'll put the link in the show notes. That's what I meant to say earlier, show notes, not bio, link in my bio. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, so that's it. That's a little bit I wanted to tell you about juicing. You can lose 5 to 17 pounds in 3 to 5 days. And I'm not going to lie, I got a little fluffy because I don't know if you noticed, but I have been smothering truff hot sauce on avocados, and that is like my go-to breakfast, my go-to lunch, my go-to dinner. I'll have like 3 or 4 avocados in one day. I'm not even kidding you. It's so bad. Like I want one right now so bad, but I'm not getting it. And my friend Barb, I messaged her. I was like, can you please tell me not to eat this avocado right now? It's like 10 p.m. and I really want it so bad, but I'm not even hungry. It's just so damn good. And I started a trend. So many people are like posting pictures of their avocado with truff sauce on it. And they're all buying truff sauce because and they sent me 2 care packages in the last couple months. Like I got all this pasta sauce from them and all these different hot sauces. And oh my God, it's so hard to not drink it from the damn bottle. It's so good. And no, I'm not an affiliate. I'm like, yo, can I be an affiliate? Can you send me a link? They're not giving me one. So it's kind of funny. Maybe one day, crossing my fingers. I don't know. But yeah, so anyway, so I was talking to Barb earlier today and she's in the program that I'm into. And we're talking about how like I got myself the Kangen water machine, and how like I honored myself in giving that to me, like gifting that to me, deciding I am worthy of it, and I'm not betraying myself by not letting me have it. And so we're talking about how like not giving yourself what you deserve and what you're worthy of, what you want, what your soul is like pushing you, nudging you toward forever, for years. Like, what have you been wanting forever that you're not letting yourself have? You're not there yet. You will one day. Like, just like me in this apartment I manifested, these floor to ceiling windows. I fucking wanted this shit forever. And I looked at like Manifestation Babe, for example, in her apartment, and she's got all these big ass windows and everything. And I was like, one day, I was like, wait, why one day? Why not the fuck now? And once I decided that I could have it now, and I started to look for apartments with that, I found so many. And then I was like, nope, that's not good enough. Nope, that's not good enough. Nope, that's not good enough. And then when I pulled up into the driveway of this place, my soul was like, yep, this is where you're going to live, Rita. And then I was like, I don't even care how much it is. It's going to work out. I just felt in alignment. I was like, I'm supposed to live here. This is where I live. Yes, this is it. And I made the decision. I'm going to have it. I'm going to live here. I don't care what. It's going to happen. Period. And that's the knowing, and that's the surrender, and that's the secret to manifesting. That's why you're not manifesting what you want, because you're focused on what you can't have and what you don't have and what is not here yet, instead of trusting and surrendering and believing it is yours already, going with the flow, taking the inspired action and surrendering the outcome, no matter how scary it is. I can't tell you how many stories I have. And you know, it's so funny. Every single episode I do always ends up going straight to manifestation. Like, I've been manifesting every single thing I've ever wanted without even realizing it. Since I was like 12 years old, I even manifested boobs. Like, I could tell you that story, but we're not going to get into it right now. Oh my God, I cracked myself up. Seriously, this is so fun. I love this. Like, I don't know why. I'm like, oh, I have to do a podcast when. And then when I get to doing it, I'm like, oh my God, this is so much fun. Like, I light the fuck up. I don't see. And that's another thing. When you light up, when you feel excited, when you feel energetic, that's how you know you're in the flow. That's how you know you're doing what you're meant to be doing. And even my whole life, I've been guided. You've got breadcrumbs. You are being guided. There are things, and this is bringing me straight to bullet number 1 of what I wanted to talk to you about today. Undervaluing your gifts and your passion, what's right in front of you, what the universe has been guiding you to, the breadcrumbs. Here's an example. In 2007-8, I've told the story before on my podcast in different episodes, where I was sitting in the cubicle. You may know the story. Sitting in the cubicle, and I'm just like feeling, this is not right. I don't belong here. This is not the job for me. And it didn't even dawn on me that I could start a business, right? Because even years later, when the whole juicing thing happened for me, and I became obsessed with it, and it's my life, and I'm helping people and trying to, whatever, do cleanses for people, and I should have opened a vegan raw food whatever restaurant. I had the vision for it. That same vision that I had back in 2010, I still think about it, and it's not gone away. Just today I was talking about it. I have this vision for this restaurant, not a restaurant, like a cafe. See, I'm getting off topic a little bit, but it's going to connect. I promise. It all comes full circle. I just flow, and it's like a download. But anyway, so I've had this idea came up again. I was just telling Barb again, I'm telling you. So this like cafe style sort of vibe where it's called redefined, because I love staying home. I love the vibe I've created at home, and I don't want to go out to a bar or a restaurant. Just everything revolves around alcohol. And I'm like, I don't need to drink to have fun. And like, I really don't drink. My body's like, fuck you. I don't want it, And so that's the thing. I wanted to create this like vegan, like all the food. Every time I go out to eat, I'm disappointed. My food's way better. Everybody says it too. It's like, so I don't like to go out to eat. And then I'm like, oh, but I want to create a space where it has karaoke, my favorite things, karaoke and comedy show, and showing documentaries, and having workshops, and having board games, and, and video games, and all the stuff that I have at home, just like literally setting up a vibe like I'm at home, and then have like co-creative like spaces where I have a soundproof studio built in for like podcasting, video, like YouTubing and whatever, and a photo shoot space, and conference rooms and workspaces and everything. And then like lockers, so you could keep all your shit in a locker when you're done working and done doing your thing, and then you can hang out and like have events every night and whatever. Like I would want to hang out there every day. Wouldn't you want to hang out there every day? You know what I'm saying? So I want to create that. And I've had this vision forever and it's just evolved. And now I'm like feeling really, it's tugging at my heart. It's like, girl, do it. But I'm still scared. I'm like, how do I open a business like that? I don't know. I need funding. I need investors. I need to find the place. I need to get this business license. And what about food? And what about this? And what about that? And, just like, oh no. And then stopping myself. No, I'm not stopping myself this time. I'm fucking creating this thing because I had an idea and the nudge and the breadcrumbs ever since, nonstop. It's not gone away. Creating my own vegan, plant-based juicing place has never left me. Every time I walk into a place and I sit down, I'm like, oh man, no. Like it eats at me that I don't have my own place. Okay? So what is that for you? What eats at you that you're meant to do that is not going away? It's tugging at freaking heart. And you've had signs along the way. You've been guided along the way. Like it's something that you undervalue. See, I told you, full circle. Fuck, man. So in the flow. I love it. Okay, so you're undervaluing your gift, your passion, something that you're so good at that comes so easy to you that you think is like, everyone can do it. Like me, cooking. I think everyone can cook. Fuck, so many people cannot cook for shit. Like, it's mind-blowing to me. I don't know. I'm like, everyone can cook. No. It's really a gift. It's really a talent. It's really special. And I never looked at it that way. I always thought everyone can cook. Seriously, I'm not even kidding you. So what do you have? What gifts, what talents, what beautiful magic do you have that you undervalue, that you think everyone and their mother can do, and it's not good enough, and who would pay me to do this, and who would pay me to do that, and no, it's not, special. Like you undervalue your magic. You really do. And you're not allowing yourself to have it because of self-doubt, imposter syndrome. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not ready, blah, blah, blah. But you're betraying yourself by not letting it manifest. Your soul is here for that purpose. You're meant to create that. And I want to help you. And I know I can help you. It's ridiculous. I can help you. 100%. I am so fucking confident. It's not even funny. I can help you. Because you just need the extra little nudge. I light a fire under your ass. I give you the clarity and I make you take action. Like seriously. That's the thing I noticed about me in every coaching program I've ever been in. The thing that was lacking that I noticed was there was no accountability and there was no like hand holding or telling me, just tell me what to do. Help me figure out my thing and then help me do it. Make me do it. Do it for me. I don't know. Like that was not there. And so in my group coaching program, for example, or one-on-one session, like seriously, a clarity session, an intensive, like a 1 day with me will change your fucking life because we'll go through all your shit, all your magic, all your stories, all the things that make you you and the things you're good at and your stories and whatever. And I was talking about breadcrumbs and following the patterns and everything and me sitting in that cubicle, see, full circle. So what ended up happening was I filled out this application for this tour. And then I ended up going on the tour. Fast forwarding the story, if you want to go listen to it, it's fucking mind-blowing. But it was all about me taking risks and trusting and surrendering and not wondering what if for the rest of my life and just going with the flow and realizing that once I got there, like it was scary. It was the biggest risk. Like my boss wouldn't give me the days off. And I told her I'm going to go anyway. So I basically quit my job where I had rent to pay, car payment to pay, and all these things. And I was 23 or whatever. So I need this job. I need this job. Oh my God, no, I can't go and audition because I need this job. What if I don't get it? Why would I get it? So many people are applying. Like all these thoughts could race through your mind. But instead, I told myself, this is coming to me for a reason. I have to see this through because I don't want to wonder what if for the rest of my life. So that's basically the story in a nutshell. I ended up going to New York because I made it through the whole process. And congratulations, you made it to the next round, blah, 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 blah. And then I had to fly to New York to audition in person. And when I got there, I had to go through some more stuff. And then boom, I got picked out of thousands of people because I didn't introduce any doubt. The whole time I was like excited, going with the flow, believing this was happening for a reason. And it was. because it showed me that I was meant to have a microphone in my hand. And listen to me right now with my own freaking microphone in my hand. I'm telling you, I'm guided. You are guided. Breadcrumbs. Even in between this and that, every job I've ever had, I'm on a stage in front of people, or I'm in like sales types of roles where I'm, teaching, or even being a teacher, standing in front of a room, teaching, right? And then at the college level, I even was a teacher. I was a professor at the college level. What the fuck? And the class that they gave me was public speaking. What? Like, what? That's crazy, right? And that's what I'm saying is like, oh, and I love karaoke and I can't sing for shit. Like, hello, clearly I'm meant to have a microphone in my hand. And so the universe, that's how I got that job as a professor, and the course that I was teaching was public speaking, because I doubted myself so much that if I wanted to be a motivational speaker, who am I to do that, right? Oh, I want to be a coach. Who am I to do that, right? And then so when I get to the point where I'm being offered a teaching job at the college level and the class that they give me is public speaking, I laughed so hard because I knew that was the universe guiding me and saying, okay, listen, you have been keeping yourself stuck for a freaking decade because you're not good enough, blah, blah, blah. Okay, now you're a professor of public speaking. Can we go now? You ready yet, bitch? Like, let's go. Like, what the fuck else do you need? What other credential do you need? Let's go. And the sad thing is, that was in 2000, I want to say 19? 18? Okay? And now it's 2021, and I just showed the fuck up in 2020 in October with my podcast. So it still took me time. So I want to save you the fucking time. I want to save you the energy and the time and the frustration and the staying stuck and the going in the loops and the loops and the loops and the loops. Because I pick up my journals. I pick up my journals from 2, 3, 4 years ago, and I've been writing about the same shit that I'm talking about doing today. And that's when I was like, you know what? Enough is enough. I've had the same dreams forever. I gotta show up this time. I gotta do it. Because clearly my soul wants to manifest this. This is why I'm here. This desire is not going away. These desires, these passions, these things, this is my purpose. This is my soul's assignment, clearly, because it's not going away. So what is not going away for you? What is that thing? What is that thing? That's what you show up with. And that's where you start. If you keep ignoring it, you're betraying yourself. And you will remain unhappy. You will remain in suffering. You get to show up with that thing. And you get to trust and surrender that it will work out. That you are meant to do that. And so you will be supported. Everything will be perfect. It will be exactly how it's meant to be. Even downfalls, pitfalls, blah, blah, blah. If anything comes, it is for me. It is for me. It is for me. I can't see it right now, but it is for me. Trust me on that. I can tell you so many stories where you would think that, oh my God, Rita, what? That's crazy. No. And you kept going. Yes. Yes. Because whenever something bad happens, it's not necessarily bad. Everything's neutral. We assign meaning to it. Even money. Money is energy. Money is neutral. We assign meaning to it. Money's evil. Money's great. Money's like, what? It's energy and it's neutral. You assign meaning to everything. We are not going to get into that right now. This is fun. Are you having fun? I'm having fun. So what else did I want to talk to you about today? Oh yeah, the Kangen water machine. Yo, I wanted this thing for years. Like I can't even tell you how many years I've wanted this shit. It's seriously the most beautiful machine in the whole world. It spits out different levels of water, like alkaline 9.5 drinking water, 6.0 water is like the pH of your skin. So you use that's beauty water. You wash your face with it. You wash your hair with it. You water plants with it. And then there's 8.5 water for boiling. And then there's 11.5 that wipes all the counters and everything like streaks. Like, yo, I clean my house with water. I no longer have a chemical shitstorm bottle of anything. Okay. And then the 2.5 is like sanitizer. Oh my God. Like it's crazy. And I've wanted this thing forever. And I drink so much water now because I know it's nourishing me. I used to be scared. That's why I know people are like, you need to drink 8 glasses of water. Yeah, but it's poison. I'm not drinking that shit. Like I did a fucking 30-page paper in college on bottled water. Okay. And I found out that not only is there this fucking vortex in the ocean of plastic and garbage and whatever, it's like a freaking island of plastic from bottled water, but they found contaminants and fecal matter in bottled water more than tap, which is crazy. Ew. And so you really don't know what the hell you're drinking. Oh, it's so gross. Oh my God. And so ever since I got my Kangen machine and even gifting myself this thing, finally giving it to myself, going, you know what? I'm tired of wanting this. It's not going away. I know, like I get to put the best water in my body. Why wouldn't the universe support me in that? Right? So then it's $5,000 for the machine that I got. And I didn't want to pay for it all up front. You know what I like to do? I like to put shit on a credit card and make the smallest monthly payment that I want. And that's how I have seriously taken advantage of life for the past several years. In 2017, the first coaching program that I ever got myself into that started me on this journey that changed my fucking life, I put that shit on a credit card. I was living in New York City. I was paying $2,300 a month in rent, barely making like, I don't know, $1,700 every 2 weeks. Okay. So I was barely making it. And then I just signed up for this freaking program and changed my life because it came to me and I was like, this is coming to me for a reason. I have to explore this. I have to do this. And I'm just going to put it on a credit card and it's going to work out. I'm going to make payments. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. And then that opened the floodgates because after that, I was just like, okay. Wow. Oh my God. This is amazing. Learning, growing, evolving. Boom, another program. Boom, another program. Boom, another coach. Boom, this book, that program, blah, blah, blah. Learning never has stopped. I'm in a program right now. And then I signed up for so many different things ever since then until now. Like I'm never done. But you have to believe that when you invest in yourself, the second that you do it, something shifts. The moment you hit that enroll button or that buy now or whatever, the second that you do that, you send a message to the universe like, I'm worthy. You feel so good. My clients will tell you this. Like I have screenshots of what they've written about how like the moment they enrolled and they invested in themselves, it shifted things for them. Like one of my clients told me, even in the way that she's showing up in like everyday things, my God, I can't even speak English. Everyday things, like one day she was like, oh my God, I want a gelato. And it was like $7 for this gelato. And she used to look at that and go like, no, it's too expensive. I shouldn't get that. I shouldn't spend $7 on a gelato. And then she looked at it and she's like, why the fuck not? I'm that bitch now. And then so she bought it. Like she got herself her $7 gelato and it felt so good and she let herself have it. Like you're not here to suffer. You're here to be happy and thrive and enjoy life and let your healing happen and unfold and give yourself the things and stretch your money mindset. So me getting this Kangen machine, like I'm telling you, it's something I wanted forever, didn't allow myself to have it. And I was betraying myself every day that I didn't let myself have it. So what do you want that's not going away? What do you keep saying, no, not yet, like my floor to ceiling windows? I was like, you know what? Why not now? Why the fuck not now? And the second you level up and you let yourself have something that you've been saying, oh no, not yet, or I can't afford it, or I can't whatever, I'm not, and you don't give yourself things that, you feel guilty about or whatever it is. It's whatever it is. You figure that out for yourself. But the second that you stretch, you raise that baseline. And then that becomes your new normal. And you're able to do whatever you want without hesitation. Take action, say yes, trust, surrender, believe it'll work out. And anytime I spend any money, I go, it's coming right back times 10. And it does. I have so many stories I could tell you like right away of how I got money back right away. Like one time I was getting my nails done and I tipped the lady $20. I tipped her $20 and to me that was a lot, right? I was like, oh, I'll give her $20. And I said, it'll come back to me. The moment I gave her the $20, it'll come back to me times 10. And later that day, I'm not even kidding you. I was in the meatpacking district. I was living in New York, and I went to Fig and Olive, and I was just going to sit there and get some food and do some work. I walk through, and there's some movie, something being filmed, and I walk past them, and I go inside. Next thing you know, this guy comes in, and he puts $100 bill on my menu. He goes, "Your dinner's on me." I'm like, what? Just like that. It's so crazy. But yeah, like that's the universe. Like instant. You give, you get. You give, you get. You give, you get. And when you give to yourself too, you get, because you are seriously like loving yourself. You're raising your vibration. You're elevating your environment. You're nourishing your body. So with the Kangen machine, my body's alkaline more than ever. And that's a higher vibration. Okay? When you're putting fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, green juice, Kangen water. Okay? You're nourishing your body. When you nourish your body, your brain works better. Okay? You tap into some magic. The brain fog subsides, goes away. Things become more clear. You start to hear your thoughts. You start to notice your patterns. You start to see people clearer. And you start to show up different. You start to care about things that you didn't notice before. You start to invest in yourself. You start to tap into your intuition. You start to elevate your environment. Things start feeling different. Things you cared about before no longer fucking matter at all. Your friends change. The thing is, people are scared of change. I thrive. I look for it. I change every chance I get. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I've lived in California now since August 2019. I'm on my 4th apartment. Think about that. 4th apartment since August 2019. It's July 2021. 4 apartments. Okay? So, and it's not scary. You got to listen, tune in. You hear yourself. You know what you want. You know what you deserve. But why aren't you letting yourself have it? You are worthy. You are enough. You do deserve it. You can have it. Take the words can't out of your vocabulary. Just take it out. Just take it out. Honor yourself. Give yourself the thing that will feed your soul and feed your body, nourish your body. Your mind, I'm telling you, your mind, your body, your soul, it's all going to start with what you put in, on, and around your body. That creates your life, creates your human experience. Man, did I talk about all the things that I wanted to talk about? I think so. I think we did good today, guys. How do you feel? You feel good? Let me know. All right. Well, this has been so much fun. I love you so damn much. I really hope that this served you. Please share this episode with somebody that you know it will help or it'll serve someone. Just someone. Anybody. All right. Well, if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram, Raw Vegan Rita. Come hang out with me on Clubhouse. Download my juice cleanse and let's do a juice cleanse together, because this avocado tire thing that I got going on, I don't know, got to go. I love you. Talk to you soon. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I don't know where you are in the world, but connect with me. Let's chat. Love you. Bye.